Hi, Geminis. All right. Geminis, I got to do you guys over. Why am I doing you guys over? Because the volume was not fixed, and it's not fair to you guys, and I like you guys. Seriously, I really like Geminis. Sometimes I don't do other signs because I don't know why, actually. But it doesn't matter because I really like Geminis. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Gave me that. Oh, thank you. All right. Geminis. I fucked up. And maybe it was a good thing because I think that reading was kind of harsh. So, if Spirit would like for me to say the same thing, I'm open, Spirit. If you've got another message for me to give Gemini, let's do this. Please, God, help me with Geminis. Jesus Christ, please help me with Geminis. Please allow me a second reading for Gemini. Please help me, God. Please help me, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Please email me for your own personal readings at psychictraceybrown at Yahoo. Actually, I'm going to take you at yahoo.com. What is around Gemini's DoOver? Good news. Emotional good news is coming through. But why are you fighting the good news? Good news is coming through. Good news is coming through, Gemini. And yet there's a fight here. Or maybe good news came through and there's a battle or a fight or a reason to put up your dukes. But why? Why is that necessary? I don't know. I think Geminis like to fight, actually. But good news. Let's shoot that a little bit more. Good news and fight. And there's some secrecy in the good news, though. You're magical, Gemini, as I believe you all are. And I mean that. I happen to know a lot of Geminis, and I think you all are very magical. There's going to be some movement. You're going to have to change positions, Gemini. You're not going to be able to be this strong Gemini that could, fight the world. It might be like, do you really want to continuously fight the world? Or can you give up that armor of defense that you have inside of you? You might want to give it up. It's okay. Because there's going to be a lot of talks, Gemini, about who you are from people that love you. Because it's kind of like people are seeing you differently than they thought. And it's kind of like, you're amazing. Maybe there needs to be something different coming from you. And I think that's what it is. I think that people have something to say to you, and what are you saying to me? When maybe what people are saying to you, they're trying to emotionally maybe preserve or remember a time when. All right? It definitely involves a couple of women. So I get an air sign woman who I don't believe is you. I get 3 women. I get an earth sign woman, and I get a fire sign woman. And they're all talking the same language. They're all saying something that I don't think you want to hear, Gemini. And I think right now they're contemplating how to get inside your head. This position is my attitude, but in this case, it's like, how do we talk to this person? How do we tell him, like, what we're seeing doesn't make us happy about what we're seeing, and we love you. By the way, I don't know a Gemini that's not loved. Seriously, like, but I see Geminis differently. Because people, when they mention Gemini, they're like, bipolar type. I've never really seen it. Maybe because I'm a little bipolar, that I never get to see it. But I never get to see it because my Venus is in Gemini. So my love comes in the form of Gemini energy, which is kind of true. You should have seen me in Hawaii. I am like the most serene, adorable person. And make me mad, and I'll tear the roof off of a hotel. Truly. And then I go right back to being serene and nice. And some people got to see both sides. They're like, what was that? And I was like, oh, that's anger. That's what anger looks like. And I think that's why I never understand what people say about Geminis. Like, I don't get it. But maybe because my Venus, the way I love is exactly like a Gemini. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I never had problems with Geminis. Geminis, you got problems. There are going to be several people, at least one, up to 3, that has something to say to you. Are they right? Maybe. Are they wrong? Maybe. Are they trying to find a way to say something to you to not hurt your feelings? It's going to hurt your feelings anyway. Yeah, all the above. Everything's coming out. No one wants to hurt you, but they do really have something to say to you, Gemini. And so, I don't know, Geminis. I think that maybe you could listen. I think that we're all of us get to a point where we might have to listen to how somebody sees us. No one likes it, but what if it makes you operate better? I have a funny feeling, Gemini, if somebody says something to you, you might not talk to them for a while. You might shut down emotionally. Instead of holding some emotional responsibility in what somebody else sees in you. I think the people that have something to say love you. I really do. I think that they've been trying to say something to you for a while now. I think that you might be closed off to hearing anything healthy emotionally. And your first reaction could be anger, but I don't necessarily see anger. I think your first reaction is, I'm not a kid. That's what I think your first reaction is going to be. I'm not a child. And I don't think that's what people are trying to say to you. But I think you're right. You know, there's just something here where, yeah, that could be it too. You know, you're not a child. But I think 1 to 3 women might want to see you do better. And I think they're having talks right now on how to communicate that with you. And there's pushback. You're going to push back. You're going to push back. But I do want to tell you something, Gemini. Whatever this is, you are loved. Whoever this is, whatever this is, you are so loved. So be careful with the pushback. Be careful. Because this is a card of going at it alone. This is a card that says, I'm alone. You become the emperor. And the children there, that happens to be a boy and girl, but that might be these women who are trying to say something to you, who you've decided to stand on your own island. And if that has to be, that just has to be. But it does not have to be. Alright? So, air sign, earth sign, fire sign, women might have something to say to you. And I don't think it's a bad, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't. So, watch your defense. Normally, this is a really good card. In your case, not so much. Watch your defense, because your defense is emotional. Your defense is emotional. Your defense is childish. And they're already trying to figure out how to say something to you, because they already know you're going to be childish or emotional or emotionally childish. And there's so much love for you that they're like, but they're going to have to say something to you anyway. There's something you're not doing right. That all of these women are talking the same language. You won't hear it well. You're going to isolate yourself. You're going to carry an attitude. You're going to be in a sunken place. But you'll get over yourself, Gemini. Because Geminis are just good people. And you guys can't stay in a sunken place. It's just not you. What is a sunken place? What is that? Where did I get that from? The sunken place. Where is that? What movie is that? It's not you guys. So, I, like everyone else, is going to let you do what you do best, which is not listen. I'm going to tell you what's going to go down. Normally I try to help, but this is beyond me and it's out of my control. But hopefully this video, Get Out, the movie Get Out, yeah. The sunken place. What's that reference? Yeah, is it the reference of believing that something is that it really isn't? The sunken place, talking about you, Gemini. This is what it is, and it's like, but somebody's trying to tell you something that isn't, and you're not listening. All right? You have too many people that love you, Gemini. So, emotionally, go where you need to go. You guys can't stay there anyway. It's just that when you come out of it, you better know a few things. People love you. Not love you. People like you. They just like you. Alright? You want to maintain that. You want to maintain the love that people have for you. Okay? Alright. Let's see what else is going on with Geminis. You're free to go, Gemini. There's an advancement, worldly Do something big. Do something, big. Reach out to the masses. Looks like it's a little bit of struggle, but you're going to get there. A water sign woman is going to help you. If you enter into this place, when people try to talk to you, this is not a great card. There's a woman sitting on stone. How hard and unbreakable is stone? Only an earthquake can actually shake stone. But this is being blinded. It's not necessarily a stubborn place. It's just blinded. And emotionally, there's a storm coming. In other cards, there's a storm coming. But you ain't moving and you ain't budging. There's a storm coming. God, it doesn't have to be here. It doesn't have to stay, Gemini. There's a goddamn storm coming. Acknowledge it. Just go in. Wake up. And just look at the storm and deal with the storm. That means get out the way. Protect yourself. Don't stand there as if nothing's going on. This is a stubborn card. You got 3 really bad cards in a row, but at least we're getting them out early. This is stubborn about finances, stubborn about looking at life as is, looking at life as is. What is it really? I think what this card is trying to say. What is this really? What is this? What do I have to face? And what am I not going inside to face? Why is this man outside his house? Holding on to his money. What's going on? You only have a few months to solve this problem. Because the storm is coming. You only got a few months. You got up until 4 months. You got 4 months to recognize the problem. I think, Geminis, you guys might need some counseling to help you to look at the problem. And this is the 8 of Swords. Not knowing what to do with the problem. It's big. Whatever this is, it's kind of big. I'm really sorry, Gemini. It's big, but it's doable. It's fixable. Listen to people. Geminis, you don't have to be perfect. It's okay to operate and make some mistakes. You don't have to be perfect. All right. Call me, Gemini. Call me, because I'm going to unwrap that perfect package that you're trying to present to me. I'm going to unwrap you. It is so exhausting to appear perfect. It's exhausting. All right. There's a fight here. There's a fight here. This is a card of defense. And this is a card of, like, actual ready to challenge. Actually, like, now I'm going to fight you. Before it's like, and now it's like, I'm going to challenge you now. It's a fight card. But it's karmic. It's karmic. You know what, Gemini? All you want is a happy family. That's really all that you ever want. That's all you ever ask of people. You guys are very family-oriented people. That's all you really ask of people. You just want a happy family. But it's karmic. And karmic energies for you comes back blessings. Comes back blessings. If somebody forces you in a position to fight back, I would say fight back. But just remember that people still love you. There is going to be a lot of change. Ships are coming in. Stop lying to yourself. Just some really good family energy. Not without some pain being exposed. Not without some pain being exposed, but some really good karmic energy. So, in the end, it all turns out good. It just does. Probably by mid-August, all of this will unravel. And it unravels for the better. I promise you. Tumultuous feelings inside, I think it's your feelings inside. Deal with your feelings inside. Don't be afraid to get counseling. Don't be afraid to cry if you have to. Gemini, you don't have to be such tough men. You don't have to be. It's okay to be sad. But I just believe today, with Uranus and Taurus, today we're going to deal with this. And if you just deal with it, even if you don't like it, even if people come up to you and tell you about yourself, even that is a chance for open dialogue. It's a chance to say, I'm sorry, I did not operate that way, the way you saw it, but I understand how you might have received it. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I'm sorry goes a long way. It just releases you and releases the other person, and then maybe that's an opportunity for then you to push back and say, maybe we can address what bothers me too. I wonder how connected these two readings are. I would go back and listen, but you know what? I can't hear the damn reading either. I tried. There are some parallel men here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Parallel, identical types of personality, particularly at work, that are bookends. And they feel very protective to me, protective energy, bookends. All right. Oh, Gemini, I went along with you. I'm stopping here. I'm going to stop. I hope somebody gets the memo. And I think whatever this is, it's going to go on until like the second week of August. So you may not see it right now, but it's on the table. Somebody is contemplating having this conversation with you. What is your final outcome, Gemini? Remember, Geminis are communicators. Mercury is going retrograde July 7th through August 7th. It's in your wheelhouse. So most times, Geminis don't get affected by Mercury retrograde. This is all about communication. This is. And you tend to handle Mercury retrograde, which is all about communication. This might be rougher for you. And the only reason why I think it's rougher today is because Uranus in Taurus. There is some change that needs to occur, and you're playing perfect, perfect man syndrome. And the one thing Uranus hates is perfection. Hates it. Uranus likes realness. Uranus likes a little sloppiness too. A little freer with the inner core you. You're good people, Gemini. There's something there, and you can't deny it. All right? You'll handle this, but it could be a game changer in your events moving forward. It could, you could identify this was the moment everything changed. My prayer is that it changes for the better. That's my prayer. but that will be up to you. It might be your perception, but it definitely could be an opportunity to see things very differently and to decide to grow from this and stitch yourself back up. You're not broken. You're not made of sugar. You won't melt. You won't combust. You know, you just can't stay the way you thought you had designed your life for people to look at you a certain way. You can't be that. But you can be real, and you can decide that maybe you too are broken. And then bingo bango, life changes for the better. So I hope I helped. All right, Gemini, what is this? Final outcome. Glasses, please. Celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. All right, guys, email me for your own personal reading, psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Thank you for putting up with me. If this sounds familiar to anybody and you want to elaborate more, let's do a reading. But also comment and let me know. It's a little rough. But I think I might have gotten 2 rough readings. I'm going to try and listen to other reading and see where the dots are trying to connect. I love you guys. Thank you for putting up with me. You have options. Thank you for choosing to look at my videos. Mahalo.